GT.
It's the panel, man. This is studio, man.
Rah, my people ready, about to get it in. Yeah. Yo, it's your boy L Genius, your neighborhood asshole, right now with the Peace of Mind panel. GT Visions, get your skull crushed in. Let's go. Yeah. Don't mean to boast, but this is it.
Yeah, this is Jimmy Neutron, and I got my boy here from GT Vision, Dust, and we got guests here tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy L Genius. He gonna tell you what it's about, man. Seriously, man. Talk about this game.
Man, right now, you know, I mean, that's a wonderfully general question. I mean, you know, the game in general, you know, is, you know, of course, it's like an amoeba. You know, it's always changing. It's always adapting. It's always using its environment to make it stronger. And the hip hop game ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? Like the hip hop game.
Can you elaborate? Could you?
Oh, I thought we're using the word amoeba. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That's what it was.
Would have been more. You know, I thought that would have been elaboration, like 100%. And the hip hop game is nature. You know, and nature is tuned to be as keen and as sharp as possible. You know what I'm saying? Nature tunes itself to be as the best killer ever. That's why there's sharks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why there's great herbivores who have flat teeth. You know what I'm saying? And the music game is, they adapted. And the music game is no different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people right now might, you know, complain, you know, and talk a lot of, you know, shit about the game as far as what it is and what it ain't right now. But one thing they have to understand is they have to adapt with the game. No matter how old you are, you have to adapt with the game. I've been fortunate to be able to adapt with the game, you know what I'm saying, being a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Because technology took over everything. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question? When you say being a nerd, I mean, what made you that way? I mean, what?
Man, I don't know, man. Early Star Trek episodes made me that way, man. Like Star Trek Next Generation. I mean, I'm saying I really can't call it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's
your
just
livelihood.
I'm lucky. I think it might be a genealogy thing, man, because I got an uncle that's like really smart and really attuned to what's going on.
So it runs in your DNA.
It runs in the DNA, and I'm just lucky. I'm not even lying. I'm lucky just to be blessed with the I'm just blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed. You know what I'm saying? Just blessed. It's just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing I did. It's just a blessing. I mean, the initial spark was just a blessing. Everything else is just, you know, me adapting, you know what I'm saying, to the scenario, you know, and changing throughout the times, because, you know what I'm saying, 2006 ain't 2012. You know what I'm saying? 2012 ain't 2015. Right now we in 2015. So it's like the shit you was doing then.
Yeah, 100% right.
Ain't the same what you doing now.
Word.
So it's like,
right.
And I've been able to adapt, you know what I'm saying, with the scene by just, you know, growing in roles, man. You gotta take the pitch that's thrown to you.
So what's your next agenda? I mean, what is your...
Oh my God, next agenda. Man.
What is your motive? I mean, what do you see yourself?
Man, come on, man. People, you know, I see myself just continuing to be humble, man. Humble and just loving life and being humble and teaching everybody else, you know what I'm saying, the same thing. To be humble and just love life, no matter if your music is going good, your music is going bad. I don't sell the Trillion records. I don't sell the Build-Up records. You know what I'm saying? I'm known primarily in one market, and then, you know, in the biggest market in the world, of course, New York. You know what I'm saying? But primarily, I'm known back home in Omaha, Nebraska. That's where I got my stripes from.
That's where you originally from.
That's where I got my stripes. So, me, I'm a humble cat. I'm just blessed to even be in this position, to even sit right here, right now, with you, and, you know what I'm saying, in front of these great people, you know what I'm saying, talking about me. It's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? So, I think people need to get humility more. Humility needs to be refound in everything. Like, everybody needs to just, even if they're talented, even if they know they're great, they need to just be humble, man. You know what I'm saying? We need more humble individuals out in the world. You know what I'm saying? And then all the bullshit would stop if people just recognized and looked in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm not Superman. I may be talented, but I'm not Superman. So guess what? I need to treat everybody just like what I am. Just a man. You know what I'm saying?
But in the industry, it seems
It's
like
different. It's cutthroat. It's gangster. Yeah.
it's like a competition.
Yeah,
like,
it's
like
murderous. And that's why I'm still in my basement. That's why I'm still a thorough ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've still been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're just regular individuals for so long. I've been in this game for 15 years, for God's sakes. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this game for a long, 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 long time. And the only thing that's been able to keep me doing it on the level that I'm doing it is just being real.
All right, El Genius, we hear you talking about your movement coming out of Nebraska and all that. We're going to talk about that because I play a little part in that movement, so I definitely want to talk about that. But tell us a little bit about the hip-hop scene itself in Nebraska, like briefly. You know, I know it's probably deep, but just give us a little idea of what it's about.
It's thank you for that question. I appreciate that question, first off. It's a deep culture. It's a real deeply cultured scene. You wouldn't think that it would be so deeply cultured, you know, it being in Omaha, Nebraska, but you have pockets of hip hop like that throughout the country, who just are really potent, and in being a smaller area, it has a lot of artistic value, man, and that's what it is. There's a lot of competition, a lot of turnover. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
so there's a lot of people, a lot of MCs out there?
A lot of lot of singers, a lot of producers, a lot of promoters. I mean, it's a vibrant scene, and I'm thankful to be, you know, associated, you know, with that scene.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what brought you from there to here? You're out in New York, New Jersey area right now, so.
Well, the passion. I mean, the passion of making music, the passion of going further, the passion of being a bigger and better human being. You know, I want to be ultimately self-actualized. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be who I always envisioned myself to be. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And this is only a part of the step to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would have loved to be able to attain that back home, or think that I could, but that's not. I don't think that's a possibility for me, because my dreams and goals are much higher than what's available there. But I still appreciate and nurture that scene.
Yeah.
I don't know. My movement is pretty much just be elite. Be the best you can be. You know, I don't want to sound like an Army recruiter commercial or anything like that, but I mean, I definitely do want to push everybody to be the best that they can be, because me saying anything otherwise would just be a lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, me having a heart, you know what I'm saying? I want you to be the best you can be. I want you to be better than me, if anything. Be better than me. Show me some things. So, all the other shit that everybody teaching you is bullshit. Be positive, and be you, and be better than me. That's all you can do. Real talk.
All right, so who are you working with since you've been out here? Like,
oh my God.
What have you been doing out here? Like, give us a good idea of like this whole movement over here.
You know, first of all, you know, the entire time I've been out here, I've still been holding it down back where I'm from. Like, I've still been running the Omaha Hip Hop Awards.
All right.
I've still been running P Square Media. I've still been producing records, producing albums and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Back
oh yeah,
where I'm
you
from.
design websites and all that.
You know,
shit, right?
the whole nine. You know, 1,200 miles away. You know, so with that being said, my team back home, you know, it provides another pillar. But out here, you know, I work with GT Visions. You know, I work with GT Visions. You guys are my guys, and I don't want to seem like a home quarterback throwing touchdowns in the home end zone, but you know, I am home. You know what I'm saying? And this is my home team, so I'm gonna speak like Johnny Manziel would if he was playing for the B or OWNS is the Browns.
Yeah, you can still rep both.
Exactly. So, you know, I mean, it's been GT. You know, my whole thing has been, my foundation has been what I've been brought upon. You know what I'm saying? My guys back home, I love all of y'all. And y'all know who y'all are. You know, the Jamazes, the DJ Milks, the Angel Gangs, and etc. But the people that actually push me forward out here is GT Visions. Put me in positions where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to execute every time. I feel like you know, like a defensive end talking about stats right
now. That's what I'm talking about, my G. Definitely, man. And it's positive, man. Everything you're doing, and this is why we support you, man. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
You know, you have a lot of knowledge that people don't know about, man. And
I mean, they're gonna learn. I mean, people gonna learn. I'm saying it takes one to just get past the, you know, what I'm saying, the pretty face and shit like that. Because people usually see, you know, a pretty face and you know what I'm saying, a handsome young man, and they think that, you know, he don't know shit, he vain, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to be intelligent when people just staring at my motherfucking lips and shit.
Judge book by cover, like
It really is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got that titty complex. Like, you have big titties and you smart.
Oh man.
I mean, it's real talk though, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? So you have to, you almost got to be ugly, you know what I'm saying, in order for people to listen to you, you know what I'm saying? Because they not focused on what you look like, they focus on what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, you know, if people can learn to get past that, then, you know what I'm saying, the sky's the limit as far as what we can grow. Because the more fans, the more individuals I get to follow, the more people that we can get to influence. And we can make more people elite and change the way of thinking. If we change the way they think, they can change the way other people think. And we can create a true movement, you know what I'm saying, that's based upon self-actuality, not shooting, killing, popping and capping and popping and fucking and sucking and doing and all the bullshit, smoking and all the bullshit.
Exactly, it's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Because it's really about being what you want to be. It's not about being dead in the street.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to grow up and be born and be like, okay, I want to be dead in the front lawn. Nobody wants to grow like that.
All right, so L Genius, what do you think about conflicts going on right now in hip hop? Like, for example, the one between Lil Wayne and Birdman, the whole he suing them, whole thing about that.
I
shit.
mean,
What do you
really
think
doesn't
about that?
matter, you know, with me being, you know, an unheard of underground rapper. I mean, it really doesn't matter. To be honest with you, I mean, but I'm gonna go ahead and fill the question anyway, man. You know, my 2 cents, man. You know, controversy sells records. And you know, whenever there is a storm, there's somebody that capitalizes upon it. That's why so many people make so much money off war.
Hell yeah.
Billions, trillions. So, you know, hip hop is no different. You know, hip hop is just a manifestation of life, man. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I really don't have anything against it. Like with the Nas and Jay-Z beef back in the day, I'm sure a lot of the viewers don't have any clue what I'm talking about. But back in the day, Nas and Jay-Z had a beef. And at the time, you know, there was speculation of where it could have been true or where it could have been false. But the business side of it, if you really thought about it, was the fact that controversy sells.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have the 2 biggest rappers beefing, you're gonna sell records. And if you see both of those albums, The Blueprint and Nas's Stillmatic, they both was critically acclaimed, even still to this day. So I can't go against it because it creates greatness. And anything that creates greatness in my genre that I work so hard for, man, I can't be against. So, you know, I let them do what they do, as long as I don't get shot.
So you're saying it's a business?
Yeah, it's a business. I mean, it's a business. But, you know, they could truthfully have your own beef, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if they do,
that's
but
the
then
thing,
that's none of my business, my nigga.
No, I get it. It's
none
none of your business.
It's okay.
But the beef they're having is actually over business. Lil Wayne is suing Birdman
Well,
because
I know. It's
of
just business.
$8 million
It's just business. And
in
we'll let
advance.
the courts, you know what I'm saying, we'll let that play out. You know, it's not a social issue. If you were to be talking about like Mike Brown or something like that, I could offer a better answer. But you're talking about something that's just X and O, you know, X's and O's, you know what I'm saying? That's a Belichick. You know what I'm saying? That's just X's and O's. I can't change the factors of the outcome with that. So with that being said, being a businessman, you got to let the chips fall where they may. Because who's right is going to be right, and who's wrong is going to be wrong.
Yeah, so L, man, what you think about Jay-Z and Funk Flex beefing, and what's your
You know,
what's your knowledge on this
You know,
on this
first
topic?
of all, sorry to to interrupt you,
You think?
but like I you know, I do got a bone to pick about this, man, because you know
Talk
I
about
got
it.
a question as far as like where did it come from with Flex? You know what I'm saying? Like what initiated Flex to come out of this the Blue Moon with this
The closet.
the closet? He came out the closet with this
Okay.
with this sort of grief, but you know what I'm saying. Where does are you mad?
What is the
Are you
energy coming
jealous?
from?
Where's the energy? What is it? That's all I want to know. If I knew that, then I'd be able to like cast judgment better because
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. He cast the first stone, and I want to know why. Like Jay-Z, like you've been playing this motherfucker's records for years, and now you choose 2015, y'all you fucking on Medicare, old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He said Medicare?
That nigga old, like the niggas is old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all two
Yeah.
aged old motherfuckers,
Yeah.
and now y'all been had a relationship for like decades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Since I was in middle school and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And now you choose now to beef. What's
the motive?
What's the motive? You know what I'm saying? I think.
So
if
what
I
do
knew
you
that-
think is the motive?
I don't know. I really don't know. If I could speculate, I'm gonna do my best. Skip Bayless, and I'm gonna go ahead and speculate.
speculate.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my best.
We don't mind.
Skip impression.
Yeah.
And the only thing that could just spread some shit like that is some old beef, some old jealousy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he might have fucked one of his bitches or some shit.
Who might have fucked one of these bitches?
I think Zay might have fucked one of those Funk's
okay.
bitches.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Some shit like that. Come on, man. Why you Funk Flex? Like I said, you at the top of your shits. You at the top of the radio game. He's Jay-Z. He's at the top of this rap game. Why are you choosing right now, other than money, other than some purposeful shit, which I can't rule that out. They could be doing it for business. Or if it's personal, it gotta be over a bitch.
You make a lot of sense in the sense that
Come on, it's gotta be over bitch or money. That's
it's
it.
all like you said.
It ain't complicated.
All of a sudden, is a beef. It's what? How many years? How many years? All of a
like
sudden,
30 years. These
30
niggas is
years.
Like Red Fox old, man.
Funk Flex is a veteran. You know what I mean? I love Funk Flex. Much respect
Yeah,
to Funk
mad
Flex.
love. But I'm saying, like,
But to come out of the blue, I mean,
after all this time, you
you're
like the rape.
100% right.
You like the Bill Cosby rape people saying like, yo, he raped me 40 years ago, back in the 40s and shit like that. Why you didn't say something in the 40s, motherfucker? He could have got a way worse punishment than he get now.
Yo,
am I right?
Yeah, you right.
Like, he could have got way fucked up. If you said some shit back in the 60s or what he did, he got I don't understand how people wait so long to air their grievances. And then when they do it, they air it like
so you're
via
comparing
public.
it to the Bill Cosby thing.
Yes, I am comparing it to the Bill Cosby situation.
Which is deep.
Which is it's bullshit. How somebody gonna touch you that long ago and you wait so long? If somebody touched me right now, I'm gonna say something right now. I'm gonna say you touched me just now. I ain't gonna wait 40 years and say he touched me.
It makes a lot of sense.
It
makes a lot of sense what you're saying.
If they got the D, they wanted the D. And that's just some Kanye West shit. Because I'm just gonna speak from the heart. From what I see, from the evidence that I see, is that somebody wanted to bring this man down because he's at the height of black pinnacleness. He's the grandfather of all black men. You know what I'm saying? When people think about Bill Cosby, they think about the greatest black man of all time. You know, he's up there with Uncle Ben. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, you know, powers that be, eventually someone what goes up gotta come down. And I think that if they was gonna say some shit, they should have said some shit back then. And a lot of things that are coming out now is a lot of managers are saying like, hey, she was lying and shit. Come on, man.
It makes a lot of sense.
Come on, man.
And
come on.
This is like
it's bullshit.
You can't. It's like bringing, you know.
All right, let's bring it back to the music a little bit though. Like, is this a topic that's something that you would touch on in your music or?
Probably. I'll probably do some Eminem type shit, like make it funny and some shit like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, because but otherwise, that's the only way you can like live with this type. It's absurd. You know what I'm saying? The only way you can get this shit, the audience is to make it funny. Mm-hmm. It stems from economics. The violence in my hometown stems 100% from economics. It stems from the haves and have-nots. It stems from being locked in a place to where you can't escape from. You know what I'm saying? If the people really in charge really wanted to stop the violence in my town, in my city, in Omaha, Nebraska, the powers that be could. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's about keeping people down in a certain aspect. Like, you gotta have like a servant race. And I think North Omaha is exactly that. It's become Nebraska's, cesspool, Nebraska's servant race of black people, man. And I think that the only people that suffer from that are like, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles and stuff like that. So with that being said, like, it gotta change. Like, because like this is my family that's suffering. Like, if it was your family, I think that like you would want it to change. You know what I'm saying? And whether you're white, black, green, purple, or whatever, you want to get your people out of the circumstance that they're in. And no matter if it's money or religion or any sort of spiritual or any sort of reason whatsoever, nobody should be made to suffer, whether on purpose economically or on accident economically. And once you give the kids the tools to succeed, then you will see brighter outcomes. You won't see gang violence. You won't see people dying. You won't see teenage pregnancy. You won't see HCD. HPV rates out of the sky. You won't see the highest STD rate in the country, which Douglas County, my hometown, has. You won't see those things. It's a cesspool. It's Nebraska's Camden. And if I can say anything to anybody, it's just to be positive, keep your head up. We might have lost some people, but you know what I'm saying, this place ain't that great. You know what I'm saying, just do the best you can while you're here. You know what I'm saying, and make a name for yourself and be remembered in a positive light, because that's all anybody gonna remember once you gone is what you did. So whatever you do, be the man, but also make people smile, all right? Or crush it and make them cry.
Word up.
Yo, it's L Genius. You can see me at www.lgenius.com or www.psquaredmedia.com. You can also check out my pet project, the Omaha Hip Hop Awards, at www.omahahiphopawards.com. Let's go. Yeah.
The government spying on everybody, saying fuck the Constitution, while Miley Cyrus busy getting her vagina spooged in. Twerking, taking selfies in a new whip while beating Justin Bieber. Don't you wanna be a cool kid? Instagramming Casey Anthony to babysit, inviting George Zimmerman, supervision. You make me. Niggas worshiping devil just to get this bitch. Niggas meeting niggas until he's hoping he make it rich. Whack niggas rapping, whacker niggas co-signing this shit on World Star. Thumbs up and they clapping. You dumb fuckers are fucking up rap. That's what's happening.
I hope you all get clapped in the back while you busy jacking it up Pornhub, slapping you hoes back for ratchetness. Give no love. Most of them ugly babies is accidents. You 18 with 2 kids and pregnant in my inbox. No job, that's bullshit. What makes you think I want your twat? Hoes kill me, but haters kill me more. 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 I'm like light in a bottle, ignite expensive like 5 bottles. Fuckin' with a light skin model who like running with a guy on the mic with the power. I ain't incite you cowards. Make motherfuckers think twice when they get clobbered. Dealing with a slight switch and I might flip if anybody think about kicking my tower.